Good evening, YouTubers. It's still fires burning in Los Angeles. And what was the news you just heard?
Okay, right. There are fires in Los Angeles, as we all know. And there are the winds and there's the hazards that everybody's been talking about. But it's really hard to explain because until me, Trevor and Viv actually do a live together, when we reveal emails from police officers who say, basically, yes, somebody broke the law, but we're not going to arrest them, right? So I have great affiliation with this. The guy that was caught with the flamethrower.
Well, it was more of a blow lamp. I saw the clips on the American TV channels. It was a big, long, yellow cylinder with an end on, you know, that you have as a blow lamp. And he said, "Oh man, it was for my weed. It didn't have a lighter." So it must have been a self-lighting one.
So it was to light his cigarette.
So
and
he could
not
smoke
to,
his weed.
Okay.
He was riding bicycle. He looked like Saddam Hussein.
Well, according to...
members of the public leapt on him because they figured he was setting fire to the bins and things and being an arsonist, doing what arsonists do. And he was arrested. But Fiona's just found an article in the
Independent. They are reporting everything we know about the man arrested near Kenneth Blaze as LA wildfires rage. Basically, I'll give you the upshot if you can't be bothered to watch the video. The police say, yes, he did it. He didn't mean it, and they've let him go.
So he's caught red-handed with the matches and the
matches
and the flamethrower, right? And he confessed to lighting fires and burning down neighbourhoods. But
let's have a listen.
Police aren't going to charge him.
This is according to The Guardian, not Daily Mail. Authorities said there was not enough probable cause to arrest the man on suspicion of arson.
Because he was a nutcase.
But he has been charged with a felony probation violation, so he's got previous. But
what for? Arson?
Right. He set fire to somewhere in LA, and they've established, yes, he did that, but they don't think there's enough probable cause. It gets worse.
But surely if you set fire to somewhere in LA and people die, that's murder.
Normally, yes, I would have thought so. A man whom residents accused of trying to start a blaze was arrested near the Kenneth fire that broke out in Los Angeles on Thursday night. But there was not enough evidence to charge him with arson, police confirmed Friday. So the blowtorch on his back. And, well, I guess they accepted that it was to light his joint. He was using it as a cigarette lighter, people. This is a territory that we've now entered, the territory of the fucking pure lunacy. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely use a acetylene torch to light all my fags. And you know I'm a chain smoker. I'm always out there, aren't I, Graham, with my...
She is, yeah. I've never once seen her using a blow lamp to light a fag.
Oh, all the
Cigarette.
time. All the time.
That's what we call them over in England.
All the time I light my fag with a blowtorch. Don't you remember? It's quite normal.
And whatever happened to the guys, though? Do you remember there was because there's a thing. If you and me were to rob a bank, right, and we go in there with balaclavas on and shotguns, and say, "Give me all the money," and I were to shoot someone and they died, right, we'd both get charged with murder, yeah.
Well, hang on, it goes on. The Kenneth fire broke out north of I think it's Palisades. If it were pronounced Spanish, it would be Palisades, not Palisades. Threatening homes near Calabasas and Hidden Hills. And Los Angeles Department official previously said they believed the blaze was started intentionally. Well, man, gas bottle on the back, napalming the neighbourhood during fires. Yeah, that's a great conclusion.
ISIS flag in his bedroom.
At a press conference on Friday morning, LAPD Assistant Chief Dominic Choi gave an update and confirmed there was not enough probable cause to arrest the man on suspicion of arson. He was arrested on a felony probation violation, and the investigation is ongoing. So he's a serial offender, but that's all right. He's a little nutter. That's okay. My psychology book says, let's be nice to the nut. Hello, nutter. Hello, little dangerous.
Oh, speaking of nutters,
nutter.
we had a nutter story today, didn't we? Without mentioning any names.
Oh, no. We can't say anything about that nutter.
Oh.
But that nutter's been put in his box. But it is. It's like, oh, hello, nutter. Let's look after you. Oh, poor little nutter who might kill people, burn people, damage people. Oh, let's be nice to the nutter. Victim comes along and goes, oh my God, my whole house has gone. I've been set fire to. They're like, shut up, victim. Fuck off, victim. Don't want to hear about it. Act of God. Global warming.
I've got him on CCTV light in my dustbin, officer. No, it's not good enough.
I've got video, officer. He punched me in the beak and made my nose bleed. No,
Picture's not good enough. We can't make out positively it's him.
Oh my God. And I think anarchy's on its way, quite frankly, isn't it?
People will take the law into
Of
their
course,
hands. If
of
the
course.
law is not seen to be doing it what they're supposed to be doing it. And I don't approve of people taking the law into their own hands. Let me just start by saying that. But they will.
It's inevitable.
What do you think's going to happen if you don't deal with it? You know?
It's inevitable. Inevitable. They're a joke. And a lot of them in the law enforcement. Do you know what police fear more than anything is criticism? Years ago, back in the 90s, I had this idea, because I was big time at war with Sussex Police, I had this idea that I would print a news sheet every week and just distribute it around the local community. I probably wouldn't have printed more than 500 sheets. I mean, it was a pathetic idea, but I just thought, I've had enough of your fucking corruption and your bullshit. And I called it The Gossip. And I actually wrote to Sussex Police and I said, I'm going to create this news sheet. It's really embryonic. It's only going to be very small. This is all pre-internet. And the police, surprisingly, replied to me. And they said, would you come into John Street Police Station in Brighton to talk to us about this? I thought, I'm quite surprised. And I went in, and to my astonishment, they have a big hall in John Street Police Station where they do ID parades and stuff. And they do all sorts of other things. And I walked in, and there was a semicircle of chairs. And there were detective chief inspectors, chief superintendent, there were uniformed officers with loads of bird shit, there were all top CID. There were about 8 of them in a semicircle, and there was a chair in the middle in front of this semicircle. So I went in and thought, what the fuck? I sat down on the chair, I swear to God. And I said, well, I'm very surprised to see all of you here. I mean, I really didn't expect this. I thought I would come down and I would be talking to an officer who would want to know. Oh, they took it very seriously. What are you going to say in your news sheet, Fiona? What are you going to criticise us? And I went, well, no, yes, maybe. I mean, I just thought you might like an officer to represent Sussex Police, Brighton Police, and put their 2 pennies in. They were all there with they had clipboards and pads. All men, I hasten to add. I mean, in the end, I left this very intimidating meeting and I thought, well, I mean, I was only ever going to print like 500 sheets. Nobody ever cared what I thought. Wow, police fear public criticism. They fear you way more than you fear them. They fear loss of control. Remember Bug's Life? When those ants figure out they outnumber you 10,000 to 1.
You lose control. And it's true. And it should never get that far. It should never get that close.
These Hollywood fires, there was a thing with the Maui fires, wasn't there? People have said in the comments, and now I never paid attention to that. I'm wondering.
It's arson. This is arson.
I think it's arson. I think this is criminal. Pure criminal.
Don't know who's behind it and what nutters or motivations are behind it, but
I don't doubt the winds and the natural occurrence.
well, that's how it spreads.
But this has been exacerbated.
Once it gets going, pussycat. Ain't no
It's
stopping it.
I hope the Hollywood A-listers want to get to the bottom of it. And there's loads of multi-millionaires there in that community. I'd like to see the government tell them shut the fuck up. Normally they're the ones on board with the local lunacy. Now they've lost their homes. See how they feel about that?
I've seen loads of it on
They
Google
might not
Earth.
feel-
Like entire blocks just gone.
It's fucking shocking. Fucking shocking.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah. Oh, big live will be coming up in the weeks to come between me, Viv and Trevor. And you, if you want to join in. Yeah, and we're going to share all the crazy police emails and all the craziness and Vivian's legal victory, which we won't talk about.
Yes, we won't talk about it
Yep.
just now. But it just does go to prove, that I think it's laziness. I think most of the time they can't be bothered to charge anyone with anything because they're just too lazy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's some good police officers out
I
there,
think
but the
you're right. I
supervisors
think
go,
you're right.
nah, we've done enough nickings this month.
Yeah.
We've got a quota. And the jails are full, and it's just fob them off. Yeah, you caught them with the jewels.
The jails are full of people who want to protest and exercise their right to free speech. They've all been locked up. That's what the jails are full of, apparently. Anyway, it's fucking madness. I mean, you will see anarchy. I'm not advocating it any more than you, but you will. If this continues...
No, I don't advocate it
If
at all.
this ludicrous situation continues, you will
People
see
get
anarchy.
frustrated, and if nothing is being done and they're being laughed at and ignored, then they will take the law into their own hands, and that's never a good thing, especially when we look back at the French Revolution and Russian Revolution.
How many years have I said they're going to get their Marie Antoinette moment? How many years?
It's not good. You've got to be seen to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. If there's not enough places in the jail, then you need to build more jails, don't you? No, I know it's not a bottomless pit of
Or
money.
send different people to prison. Like people who've done some shit, not people who've not done some shit.
Lots of people in the
my
prison
God.
system are not violent offenders, not at all. So they could be tagged, and they could serve their sentence in the community like all the nutters are doing in the community.
Don't even get me started on care in the community.
Don't get us
Because
started.
I don't fucking care.
Don't care in
I
the
don't
community.
want them.
Good night, and may your God go with you.